Whistle, hello. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Team Whistle, welcome to our suite.
Very cool suite.
Yeah. How is Comic-Con for you? How many Comic-Cons is this?
This is San Diego Comic Con. This is my third.
This is my first, but I did the one in Sao Paulo.
Okay.
In January, yeah.
First San Diego Comic-Con. What do you
Yeah.
think so far?
Fun. It's so big. There's so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep saying that Sao Paulo is the biggest one, but I was like, I feel like this one is the biggest one.
I feel like this one's like, in a lot of Comic-Cons, it's like it's in the convention center, where this is like the entire city.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
It's like so spread out.
Yeah, and like everyone can have a completely different experience, whether you want to go on the floor or just walk around or
Yeah.
take 45 minutes across the street, whatever you want. You
I
know?
love that. That's my favorite part of it, honestly.
It's like going casino to casino in Vegas. What is it like for y'all? I mean, you're both part of some really, really amazing things that people love with Yellowjackets and with X-Men. Like, is it really cool when you walk around here and see people come up to you in that regard, or maybe dress as your characters?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy when they dress as us.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And just like the amount of like, I can't even be bothered to come up with like a brilliant Halloween costume that's like remotely close to anyone. So the fact that like sometimes they handcraft these pieces and like the amount of like effort and like the lengths that they go to make these costumes look so realistic, to me is very heartwarming.
Yeah. It's always really special when people, I think, appreciate your work. So for me, it's always really exciting, whether it's just someone coming up to me or like someone dressed in the costume. It's always very, very happy surprise.
That's awesome. So Whistle looks awesome. Tell me about, I mean, what can you say about what the premise is? I was trying to discern from the trailer what exactly we're getting here.
So I guess the premise of the movie is this group of teenagers find this ancient Aztec death whistle and they blow it, and the consequences are that essentially your future death comes to hunt you down, and it's about this group trying to outrun it and kind of protect each other. And in the midst of it, we have a little love story. It's very sweet.
What interested you most about the script and also the characters that you respectively play?
To me, I thought the concept was really cool. The thought of like yourself hunting you down, basically. I thought that was interesting. And I really loved Kristen Ellie's relationship in it. That was really alluring to me as an actor.
Yeah, I find that there's like a lot of soul to our movie and a lot of like love. And there's this great sense of like community and care for one another. And the deaths were written so beautifully as well. Like there's something very romantic and majestic about them, where they do come off like very gory and scary, but there was something, that felt very magical about them.
Yeah.
What is your experience with horror? I know like Yellowjackets can get a little horrifying, but I wouldn't define it as a horror. So have you done horror movies before? I can't remember.
I did this movie called 47 Meters Down Uncaged.
Oh my God,
that's pretty
I love that
horror.
movie.
That's pretty horror.
This was my first horror. I've then done horror after, but this was my first horror.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I loved it.
Yeah. You were at the Fantastic Four premiere the other night.
Yes, I was.
And really like caused a stir. I don't know if you noticed this.
Yeah, random. Well, my friends are sending me it, and I'm like, oh, I was just having a night out. Like,
Yeah, it's just like having a night out.
I honestly, it's always so fun whenever I get to go to those things. The movie was great. Everyone's amazing in it. I get to see all the people that I love and that I've worked with. Yeah, and randomly, I guess it picked up one night. I don't know.
I guess it speaks to like how much people want to see that character again and are excited for your future. Like what do you ideally want to see next?
Honestly, anything that brings me back to playing her, I would take. I think she's some of the most fun I've ever had on camera. And it's so special to me that the people love her as much as I did. And I think because I did it when I was so young, I didn't realize how much of an impact it had. And then I think after last year, I've really kind of experienced like how much impact she had in a way. And I think that's really special. And it's always really exciting to me when people are speculating completely incorrect things about my future in the MCU. I'm always very excited that people are even thinking of me in that capacity.
Yeah, it's awesome. I want to ask about Yellowjackets too, because Shauna went a little off the rails, I guess. But I'm curious if you knew that was just a little, you know. I'm curious if you knew that was the plan from the get-go, and what are you excited about for next season?
I mean, I kind of figured just based off of like the trauma that Melanie Linsky's character, well, and we're playing the same character, but yeah, in her older self, she still carries so much guilt and so much trauma around that I figured that something really messed up must have happened. And in particular, I assumed that it was her the cause of a lot of it. And just because you still see that reminiscence of like darkness that's still within her even as she ages. And I guess I wasn't expecting it to be that. I wasn't expecting her to be this mean this season.
Yeah.
But it was really fun because she's had such a beautiful arc, and to sometimes I'll go back and watch the first season, especially when I prep for like the next season coming up, and like to see her transform from someone that was so sheltered and like living in her best friend's shadow and so quiet, and for her to be pointing guns at people is crazy. I have no idea what to expect from this new season. I feel like it could go both ways. She can either tap into an even darker side of herself and really isolate herself, or she can fall under someone else's lead and maybe she'll finally try to redeem herself. But I don't know. I don't feel like she's maybe there yet.
It has to be so interesting to play a character that people are so mad at.
I know. Yeah, she's had a lot of controversy this year, and people are often asking me, like, does it bother you that a lot of people have now started to hate Shauna? And I'm like, I mean, it doesn't really affect me because I don't write it, so I don't really have, like, I'm just following whatever people want me to do.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, I guess it's flattering to some extent. I'm like, if people hate her so much, it's because I'm doing a good job at making people hate her, and I'm portraying her as such a villain. And also, I love playing a villain.
Yeah, it has to be fun.
Yeah.
What muscle or kind of unknown part of your acting repertoire did whistle scratch for you? Did that make any sense?
That did make sense. That did make sense. That did
What
make
did I
sense.
just say?
I think I felt really lucky to be filming with so many young people. I've done a lot of work with older actors, which is amazing, but there was something so fun about like just a fun little group of people who were like around the same age. And I think acting wise, it was really special to play. Honestly, for me, I felt really excited to play someone who was openly gay. Like that was very exciting for
I
me.
didn't know this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so many, like you said, playing with I get to play with a bunch of people my age on Yellowjackets, but there was like specific things more towards the end, like in terms of like physicality, where I had to kind of learn, like we had some stunts training a little bit.
Yes, we did. Oh my God, the wires.
We did like some wire training, and then there's some physicality towards the end that was like somewhat choreographed, and it was a very out of my comfort zone because it's an experience that I've never had to live before.
What is your favorite horror movie of all time?
I like Midsommar, if that qualifies as horror. I
think
guess
it
more
does.
like
Horror.
a
That's a horror.
Yeah, it's horror.
Maybe I'm a Baby, but that's a horror.
That is horror. I recently really loved Talk to Me.
Ooh,
It's
Sophie
like
was
Yeah.
amazing in that.
yeah.
I really love The Shining, and I love Get Out.
Oh yeah.
I think Get Out is just a masterpiece, honestly. And I love Daniel Kaluuya, and I love Jordan Peele, and I love that it really doesn't look like a horror until I'd say the last third of the film. You're just kind of like, something's off, and then it all blows up, and you're like, wow.
And the clues that are like laid
it's
out.
perfect.
throughout.
And I've watched it so many times, and every time I watch it, I catch something new.
Yep.
I'm like, wait, and you can see in the first, it's amazing. And even you have that little, you have the TSA guy who was just hilarious. You have like comedic relief. I could talk about Get Out forever, so I'm going to shut up now. But I love Get Out.
Well, thank you so much for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
This
Thank
has
you
been
so
so
much.
great.